Hi all, it's been a while since I did a video, so here goes. There's just not a lot going on right now. Just hanging out, waiting for some good weather. There's been a couple of good days. Last week I took the drone out, did a little flying over the river, down to my favorite fishing spot. That part didn't come out. That GoPro software is extremely confusing to me for some reason. So I need to get a USB card reader, I guess. Can you believe it? This laptop doesn't have a card reader on it. Every other laptop I've ever seen has at least one. Even if I could get an adapter, it doesn't have anywhere to plug it in. So I'll have to get a USB one. But I did take it out, and I got some shots over the river. And we're not gonna. I shortened it up a lot because a lot of it, as you guys know, it's just all test flight. Still learning a little bit about it, so we'll just pick out some good shots and then edit the rest out. Waiting to get ready to go out again. Waiting to get ready to go out. Wait a minute. No, I'm just waiting to go out. And I'm trying to get ready as best that I can. I've had the truck out a couple of times. But, the drones become, that's about all I do anymore. I'm waiting for to take off to the mountains. So a lot of people aren't interested in that. Some people are really interested. So I try to make a mix of it. I think I said in a previous video that I was going to try to separate them, so you guys that like to see it can watch it by themselves, and the ones that don't want to see it don't have to. I think that's the best way to do it. I feel sorry for Eric, Nomadic Fanatic. I guess he crashed his drone. The way he was talking about it, it did a flyaway on him. They've been known to do that sometimes. For no apparent reason, they just decide to fly away and they just become uncontrollable. I took my training wheels off, so the next time I go out it'll be just the props. We'll see how that goes. My health, I'm feeling much stronger now. I can actually get up and walk to the mailbox and back, and walk around, and pedestrian PH, I call her PH, said that the drone was probably the best thing in the world for me. At least it gets me out on my feet and walking around and that sort of stuff. So that's a pretty good deal. It's cold and windy and rainy today. It's been kind of rainy for the last 2 days. I guess California is getting dumped on right now, so we always get what's left of it by the time it gets here. Not to be confused, sometimes we get dumped on really bad. What else? The health is good. Memories okay. I've been invited to a couple of hangouts, but I'm sorry, Rosie, if you're watching. I just can't do it. By the time I feel like doing it, it's late, and then you're full, and I'd rather just watch a TV for now. Started the engine on the motorhome, ran it for a while, let it get good and warm, and changed the oil on it. And I'm going to change it one more time, take it out on a short trip, for the day. There's a couple of places just a little ways up north there that I can go. Still really cold at night though. In fact, they're looking at snow where I usually go, and I don't want to drive the motorhome in the snow up there. Well, the truck hasn't got four-wheel drive, this is two-wheel drive, so I'm going to try to stay out of that stuff right now. I'm just rambling. I'm just jumping from one subject to the other. That's who I am, I guess. I just say stuff as it comes into my head. What else is there? Not a whole heck of a lot. I should be getting a refrigerator about June. I've been saving all my pennies and all that, so I should be getting a refrigerator. Oh, I know what I was going to say. There's a refrigerator available, and it's from Amazon. It's only $487, and it's a 7.0 on the inside, but on the outside it'll fit right in that hole where the stick goes, the old style. But the problem is, well, it's not a problem really. It's an apartment-sized refrigerator, which means that it's 110 only. But when I looked at the specs, it was only drawing what was it, 0.47 amps. That's not too bad. I can, the system that I have right now can handle that. I'll just have to get a bigger inverter. But 400 watt inverter isn't. It might or it might not start it. I don't know. It won't start this little one that I have right now. So we'll do that and maybe get another battery. I'm hoping that next year I'll be able to switch over to all 6-volt batteries, which will be better in the long run. But I tested these two 12 volts out. They're 125 amp hours apiece, and they're still holding. It drops very, very little voltage. I disconnect everything, get them good and charged, and then disconnect everything, unplug from the house. Everything that could possibly be running is unplugged, and it only drops maybe 0.3 volts over about a 4 or 5 hour period, and then it stops dropping. So I'm probably going to keep these for another year at least. We'll see how they are next year. At first I thought that I had one going bad. Blacktop Boondocker and I were talking about it, and he said he thought that it sounded like one of them was going bad. But I did a really good hard charge on it, got them bubbling really good out there, so maybe that fixed it. I don't know, maybe it didn't. We'll see when they get under a real good load. We'll see how that works. I have an idea that they're going to be okay for another year. Did I say that they supposed to last 5 years? So, well, we're going into the 5th year now, so well, we'll see anyway. Like I said, what else? I'm really itching to get this motorhome out on a big hill and see how that new motor goes. See how it'll pull up the hill. Getting out of here, there's a 7%, and before all I could get was about 35 miles an hour, and I was pushing it pretty hard. I had to drop down into second and would hold it there in second. It didn't overheat, but it would get a little bit warm, not out of the normal range. So we'll see how it goes when we next time we get up there. I'm gonna get it loaded down for the summer, so that'll be the test. I can't think of much of anything else. Like I said, I'm just hanging out, waiting. Haven't done much. Watched Star Trek. Getting pretty good at quoting the dialogue. Well, I probably should have said that, but anyway. Going to church, not going to church. Going to Wally World to shop. There's normal stuff that you do. I guess that's it. I guess that's all. I can't think of anything else right now that's worth recording. If I think of something, I'll stick another one up there. My condolences, Eric, if you're watching this. Just hang in there, get you another one. Keep going. Don't quit. And Rosie, I'm going to try to get in there and do your hangouts with you. And everybody else, my friends that have just stuck with me forever and ever, I really appreciate that. Hasn't been a lot of content, probably in 6 months or so. Been kind of busy running back and forth to the valley with the hospital. I keep saying that's it, so I'll cut this one off now, and then we'll try it again later, maybe tomorrow or the next day or something. Talk to you later.